They're both live. But I have no idea. I think they're both on Twitch and thing. Yep, apparently so. But I have no idea knowing if anyone's watching. If anyone's watching, hi, I'm still working out. I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully that chat window shows any chats coming up. So hopefully I'm good. So if you're joining in, I'm just doing my cross stitch that I've been working on for my channel for a bit. But I've got a new angle set up from above, so hopefully that'll be easier than trying to watch from the side and my hand keep blocking it. But we will see. I'm just going to pop a message in my Facebook group saying I'm live. I may have to go on mute at some point because hubby is actually working beside me, so if he goes on a call they have to go mute, but otherwise I am about. Do type hi if you're in them, and hopefully the chat thing's working and I will see it. And it's the first time I'm using Restream and doing both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. Which is about normal if you know anything about me. You're supposed to be working. But anyone can see the chat. That's my husband who is supposed to be working.
just making sure you can
But
see
we know
it.
the chat works. Woohoo! That's a good sign. I haven't gave any notice, so I don't know if anyone's going to join me. But I've been down and out with a migraine for a while. So I thought when I'm feeling better, I'm going to quickly go live and get some done on this cross stitch. So I'm quite far behind. I'm supposed to have been doing 1 to 2 hours a week, and because I've been so busy and so ill on the days I'm not busy, I have got quite far behind, so I've got a lot to get done. But we do have fish finished from the last time we were working on it, and thanks to Kate's recommendation I now have a new pen, if you can see that, which is going to be a little better for marking off, because what I've been using before has not been great. So this will hopefully work a lot better, and I can actually see where I'm marking off, because at the moment the colours were kind of hiding what I was doing. So I think what I'm going to do is I've got a little tiny gap in here. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got a little gap in there of something that's not filled in. So I think I'm going to fill that in first and then see where we go from there. So I've got my sheet. You can just sort of see the corner on the camera there, but I've got my pattern just beside me here. So I just need to work out well I'm doing. So we want dark brown and we want 4 strands. which is unusual. I have done 3 strands and 2 strands so far. I hadn't done 4 strands until just now, so that's going to be nice. So 4 strands of dark brown, which I have here. Let's see if we can find dark brown. Here we go. So I have used the dark brown before, so there's a little bit separate. And we're just gonna because this is an even one, I can use that other joining method that I saw that I haven't been able to do yet on this one because it's always been odd number strands. So you can have a loop join instead of the ends underneath, which is going to be quite nice. You can tell I haven't got my light on me though, because it seems a bit dark. Hello to whoever is watching. My thing says that there are some people watching on both, so hi. Do say hi if you want to. So I don't have much to chat about because I've been ill and I haven't done much really. But I did do a folk festival recently, which was really good fun and really laid back and relaxed, which I enjoyed. So we are doing half cross stitch, so this should be a pretty quick section, only half cross stitch, and this colourway is only 3 in this one. There is a gap of 4, but that's one of them's a different colour, so I'll fill that in after. And I've got my needle keeper there, which is perfect. Those are much better, but before I disconnect that, I can see there is some more of that colour just to the side, so I'm going to do that too, just to use it up. So we're going in just along here as well, just double check that. The half cross stitches do make this so much quicker to work, which is quite nice. I've only ever really done basic cross stitches before, which have all just cross stitches and the image printed on. This is my first counted cross stitch, and it's been a learning curve. So I think I'm just going to break that off there, but I might end up having to change the colour pen that I'm using at some point, because I chose a nice light pink because I like pink, but it's harder to see that I've covered the red squares, but it might be right on the vest. We'll have a look. Okay, so let's secure that one off. If you've been watching me do this at all, you'll know that this is not very neat on the back, but I don't care, it's for me. Sorry about the coughing, my asthma's been a bit of a pain today. Right, next colour I'm going to need to fill in that one remaining spot is black, which is down here. That's a short piece, but to be honest, I only need a short piece for one square, so how many do I want? 4 strands. I have wouldn't normally work the piece quite so small, but as it's just doing one stitch that's in the middle there, I don't think it really matters. It's half cross stitch again. Let's pay attention so I don't pull it out. That would be much easier, wouldn't it? There you go, that's that filled in. Tells you that's a very short piece. This is why I save all the short pieces, because we don't want to waste a long piece to do such a simple short bit. There we go. That's that one done. I'm on my fever tree as usual. You know me and my fever tree. So what should we fill in next? You can see the fish here, and then this is some seaweed and other scenery back bits. So I think what I might do next is start working on this bit in here and get that filled in. So let's have a look what we need. Can't actually work out what that one is, so I'm going to leave that one. This problem with my previous pen, it covered up a little bit too far on a couple of them, so it's harder to see them. So we want green hearts. So we want dark green, 4 strands for half cross stitch. Dark green, there we go. I hope you guys can see alright. The lighting doesn't look great, even though I'm using all natural light right next to my conservatory. This video will stay up on my YouTube channel, and if I've managed to get it right, it'll stay up on my TikTok, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. If not, I'll find a way. I can't upload on TikTok just yet. I don't think I meet the requirements to upload, just stream, so if it doesn't stay, then I don't know, it will just find it on my YouTube channel. No. Again, this is half cross stitch, so it's going to be nice and quick. There's only a couple of stitches in this section, but I'm going to jump over to the other section to finish doing it. Yes, it's those two. Do tell me what you're up to if you're in the chat and want to let me know. Love knowing what people's up to. I'm nosy like that. Go in there. My thing's a little floppy at the moment. It just keeps untightening. It just doesn't seem to want to stay tight. Can't make it any tighter. So this is a new frame I bought for this, and I'm not particularly happy with it. The main frame part, the bulk of it, is something my mother-in-law's lent me, but the bit holding it on was new, and I'm not sure I like the way it works. It just doesn't seem to keep it tight. So we've done those two. So the only chat messages I'm going to get is from a blocked person. Just lovely. You are blocked. Do not come to my stream trying to sell your marketing crap. Is that me or you? It's the only problem when you work next door to your husband while he's working. I never know which laptop's making which noise. Oh, I definitely miss having my microscopic glasses. They gave me much better light. I don't actually know what I did with them. I'm good like that. Put things up safe and then I never know what I've done with them. Oh, look at that. Hubby's found my glasses. I'm assuming the sound's working on this thing. Mike says it is. There we go. That gives me a bit better light and I can see a bit more. You see how easy this turns? Just doesn't seem to all go tight. So those who are on my Twitch viewing, this is the second time I've ever streamed on Twitch. The first time was just a test run, so not properly. But YouTube I've been going for many years. And hubby's just told me the sound is working. He's very useful. YouTube I've been doing craft stuff for many years. But I decided to come over to Twitch as well because I wanted to do some streaming over here with my gaming. I do puzzle games, cozy gaming type stuff. But I figured I might as well do my craft lives while I'm here as well. Just gives me a bit more content then. That's the end of the heart ones a minute, so let's secure that off. So, I mean, these half cross stitches are so quick. Move that way a minute for you so you can see. Just pack the remainder of these greens away a minute and then pick the next colour. I know you can't see what I'm doing on camera, I don't think, because it's all off camera here, but I figured it was more interesting just to concentrate on showing you the actual cross stitch part than the whole area. Right, let's see what we're going to want next. So it looks like next we're really going to want blue crossed out square. So dark yellow green, and we're back to 3 strands of half cross stitch. Dark yellow green, yellow green, dark green, light yellow green, dark yellow green up here. There we go. We have used this colour before, so I've got a small section already. We'll use that first and see what we get from there. So it looks like it's the colour that we use there, and that's what we're going to do next. Looks like we're going to fill in that gap there, and we're actually going to work all the way back. That's cool. Love it when we can fill in sections. I have to look when I'm doing this, because I'm not very good at checking it by touch to make sure I don't pull it through too far. So I want to go down. At least this colour has got a lot more to fill in, so I'll have to keep starting and stopping for a little while, which should be nice. So I'll stop at the end of each row to double check I've done it right and mark it off. I have spotted a mistake in this, but I'm just going to leave it because it's not going to affect it too much. In fact, when it's finished, I don't think anyone will notice at all. It's one I did a while ago, so I'm not pulling it back out. So that should be. That's that one done. Not very chatty, you lot, today, are you? I keep pulling the end through. Next colour I'm doing after this one is another bigger section as well, so we'll have more going on that as well, which should be nice. So we're going to jump down to under here, I think. So let's just jump to here. I think it's there, we'll double check. Totally. Glad when I've got this whole fish fully surrounded, and then I know this area is done. Then I'm going to pick another fish and do the fish, and then fill in the areas around that after. I think I prefer that, having something that's finished. If you're not a follower of my YouTube channel, you might not know, but this is actually a little stitch along I'm doing with other viewers. You just pick a cross stitch that's under the sea, underwater themed, and then you just stitch along with us. I'm trying to do 1 to 2 hours a week. As I said, I'm a little behind at the moment. There's no timeline and no amount you have to get done. It's purely for fun. So if you want to join in, feel free to. There is a Facebook group where we post our updates of what we're doing. Hi Ivy! Yay, someone chatting. I'm not talking to myself, I'm just my husband who can hear everything right beside me anyway. So I'm trying to do this through Twitch and YouTube for the first time, Ivy, so I'm hoping it's going alright. Hubby's looked through YouTube because that's all he has. But the thing does say there are people viewing on Twitch, so hopefully there are, even if they're not chatty. But I'm hoping to stream to both each time I do anything now. Try to build up my audience on Twitch. But we will see. So I'm just working on the cross stitch again, catching up because I'm behind as usual. What are you up to, Ivy? I think I'm going to change colour into the next block because the next one of these is a little further away. Okay, so the next colour we want is yellow green, and we want 3 strands for more half cross stitch. It's light yellow green, dark yellow green, bright green, yellow green down here, which we have also used before. Trying for a different angle this time, Ivy, instead of the side view, hoping people can see better from the top view. What do you reckon? Is it a better view than from the side where my hand kept blocking it? You like doing angels? I have done various cross stitch over the years, but I'm not good at it, hence taking so long to do anything. But it's all about fun, and it doesn't have to be good at it as long as you're enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it. At the moment I seem to be doing either fairies, which is my fun one I take to my craft group with me, or under the water, which is the one that I stream. Yeah, you can't see the underside, Ivy. It's really bad on the underside. But, you know, it's only going to be for me, so it doesn't matter, does it? So I keep doing my nose, but it's doing my head in at the moment. I'm just enjoying being able to do it again. I've had so many headaches, I haven't been able to do it for blooming ages. Each time I've done something I'd be worn out and then have my headaches come back. It's still a little delicate today, but it's much better than it was yesterday. Yesterday I was down and out. We are doing there, so we're going to go in here. Have you shared what you've been up to recently in the Facebook group, Ivy? I'm not sure I've seen you share anything. Feel free to share what you're up to, including anything you're doing on your YouTube channel and that. The whole point of the group is to share, and so that we can all discover each other and what we're doing. The YouTube Facebook group is linked in the About Me section on my YouTube. I don't know about on Twitch. I don't actually remember what I set up on Twitch. Not had Doritos in ages. I used to love Doritos Cool Salsa Dip, and then they stopped doing it, which really annoyed me, so I don't really buy them anymore. The sun is what's been triggering all my migraines, has since I was a kid, so all this heat has been a bit of a nightmare. I'm actually surrounded by all sorts of different fans. I've got new fans, got neck ones, we've got ones that give out water spray, we got little pocket ones, I've got a desk one behind my thing there, we've got another one upstairs in the bedroom that I have on all night. Just trying to keep me cool all the time. I haven't put the fans on while I'm live because I don't know how the sound is going to affect the sound. I don't want the fans annoying the sound, so I haven't popped them on. But normally I've got fans on, just trying to keep my headaches under control because I get too hot and then they come, which is really annoying. Yes, I tagged in the YouTube group saying I was live. Haven't tagged anything on Twitch because I don't actually know how to do that, so I just went live and left it at that. People seem to find me. There's people apparently watching, even if no one's chatting, so... Right, where was I? I'm here. I'm filling up that gap. So at the moment we're going to be filling in most of this gap. There is a line that's a different colour, but most of it's going in with this green, which is quite nice. Yeah, the tag everyone tag on Facebook for my group is very handy to let people know that I'm going live. Of course it would be better if I just planned ahead and gave you a schedule, but with my head I never know how I'm feeling, and then add in the fatigue levels and things, because I was hoping to go live yesterday, but I finished off doing some sublimation on some cups. Not many, I think it was 4 of them, I think it was, and I was actually shattered by the end of it. And then not yesterday, Tuesday, and then I was shattered and my headache started coming back, and then yesterday I had a full blown migraine and I wasn't able to do anything, and all my usual tricks didn't even help fix it, so I was down and out. I didn't even go to my board game group, which was a bummer, but I was not up for it. Don't know how long this thing's going to take me, but it's going to take at least the rest of this year, possibly most of next year as well. But I'm not really fussed. I'm not in a hurry. It's just a fun thing to do because it is quite big. It will take up most of what you can see here. So it's going to be a fun one to do. I wanted a project that would take a while, so that I had something I can just keep on doing with you guys, rather than the themes that we did last month. Right, what I'm going to do is go across and then down. I think it's going to be our best bet. I think the only things that tend to be full cross stitch in this so far seem to be mostly the fish itself, and everything else seems to be half cross stitch, which has given a really nice texture to everything. Thank you. So if you've been around me long enough, you'll know that I have sinus problems, so the nose problem is going to be continuous. It's like when I'm filming tutorials things, I can edit out everything and I have to stop for drinks and sneezing and all that sort of stuff. I can't do that when I'm live. But I don't have the energy to film and then edit at the moment, which is why I'm doing things live, because then I don't actually have to do anything else after it's done. Just leave it up as it is. So I will start doing some dyeing of the yarn soon, because I've got a wool show coming up in July, so I've got to get that done. I did film some of the yarn dyeing I did for the yarn shows at the beginning of the year, but I just haven't got them edited and put out. Hopefully I will get some of them done soon. One too many on this row, so let's go back on that one. And now we're going to go up. I haven't got much to chat about, so I don't know what else to chat. Might end up just being some sounds of just doing this. I don't know if the mic picks up the sounds or not. you, Ivy. To be honest, I lurk in a lot of the things I watch. I don't talk much on them either. That's part of the fun. You can just lurk and watch and listen in, that sort of thing. I'm just trying to work out how I can share the Twitch one, because I don't actually know how to do it. How do I share my stream? I have no idea how to share my stream on Twitch. I know there's a way because I've seen people do it, but I don't know. You'd think I'd work this out beforehand, wouldn't you? But that would require no sense forward planning, which, let's face it, we all know I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing on this. Well, I've just worked out it's put me in the wrong category on Twitch, so let's see if we can fix that. I know there's a craft chatty thing, but I don't know what it is. Makers and crafting. There we go. So I think we got that bit sorted. Have I found a link? Maybe? Let's see. Okay, so I think I managed to share it to a Discord that I'm in that allows us to share our things. But we will see. We'll see. We'll see if that gets me anywhere. I definitely know what I'm doing on YouTube easier than I do on Twitch. Yeah, I noticed Twitch had me down as Power Wash Simulator, which was the test run I did last time. Apparently when you change the title it doesn't necessarily change the category, which is fun and games, but we're all correct now, hopefully. Right, so we are going down here. Yeah, I lurk on a lot of channels, especially Twitch ones, when I'm just getting to know the creator. I don't like to chat too much until I know what sort of vibe the chat has, whether it's my sort of vibe or not. Because you never know. Some people take things so very seriously, but I'm more laid back on my crafting. I just chat and see where it goes, you know. Never been one for being serious with it all. Right, let's see. We are going down here now. My mother-in-law had these really cool, like, little square magnetic things I can put over the pattern so I can zoom in, not really zoom in, but you know, narrow down where I'm working, and then I don't get lost so easily. Doesn't mean I don't get lost, I do, but not quite as bad. Done those two. Go here. This is a real learning curve for me doing these cross stitches that don't have the pictures on them. I'm definitely more beginner doing these, but you know, it's been fun learning how to do it all. Yeah, there's the odd mistake, but I'm not really fussed about mistakes because it's for me. I'm not really gonna notice in the overall scale of things that there's one stitch that's slightly the wrong colour. And that's part of crafting. You make it your own, don't it? Yeah, these half cross stitch do allow me to get much larger chunks done than the cross stitch, because obviously it's about half the time to do, which is really nice. And I can feel like I'm actually getting somewhere. You know, I actually did that wrong. I've done one over too many on the other end, so I'm going to have to put this back to shift them all over by one stitch. Just otherwise that's going to throw out the rest of this part of the pattern. I don't want to do that. should have been starting there. There, I think that should have been correct. Yep, that's better. I don't know if this is moving away from me or whether my chair is moving me away. It's definitely getting further away. So apparently I have to ban people in my Twitch stream from both Restream and Twitch. Good to know. I ban them from the Twitch stream as well now. But we learn. I don't actually have the picture this is with me to show you what I'm doing. I forgot to bring that along. Again, I put it up safe, which means it could be anywhere. Looks like I've got some more people viewing on Twitch. Hopefully I'm getting it correct in the correct category now and know what I'm doing, but probably going to take a while before I get it right every time. So hello those who have just joined me to watch. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I've done YouTube for years, but Twitch is very, very new to me, so I'm still trying to work it out. And I'm currently streaming to both. Using Restream, so hopefully I've got it all correct and sound has come through. If not, then you can just watch while I'm doing it without knowing what I'm saying, I guess. quite nice having a larger section of colour to do, so I don't have to keep swapping and changing. I think once I've done this colour section, I'm going to fill up that bit and then possibly come down here and fill this bit. I've got a few hours worth of catch up to do because I'm behind. Not like there's a deadline on this, I had a plan of doing a certain amount per week, and between work and ill health I haven't had time to do it all. If you can hear typing in the background, that's my husband working away. If he goes on a call, I'll have to go silent for a while. Because he works a proper job, whereas I work just my craft stuff. Almost at the end of this section and the end of this piece of thread, so I'm going to switch to a different colour once I get to the end of this. Yeah, I've gone wrong somewhere here and I don't know where, so I'm just going to fill it in here and not worry about it. I mean, I'm very new to doing counted cross stitch, so I do make mistakes. Some of them I can ignore and some of them I have to go back. But this one I think is one I can ignore. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't really care. I think it's still going to work for the pan. So it's just like seaweed and things around the fish, so it doesn't matter if there's a little bit less of it of one colour. And as I said, make it my own. There's nothing I do that doesn't have some kind of mistake in it. not perfect. Okay, yes, I think I'm gonna do up there and then come down and fill this bit in, I think. I think it'd be nice just to get that section filled in, then there. Yeah, let's do that. So we want Power Yellow, 3 strands, and we're actually going to do some cross stitch. Shocking. Some actual cross stitch instead of half cross stitch. Did I say Power Yellow, I think, didn't I? Yep, looks like it, Power Yellow. That's up here. Said 3 strands, didn't I? Yes. 3 strands. Now we're just going to fill in this little gap up here with this stuff. And we were doing actual cross stitch, weren't we? Yep. Actual cross stitch for a change. So clearly I was wrong when I said earlier that it tended to be the fish that were cross stitched, because this is not part of the fish and yet it is full cross stitch. I think this is the only second lot of full cross stitch that's not part of the fish, I think. Because there was a couple of full cross stitches in here, just a couple of bits. Just make sure my ends were out of the way. I like it when it's just filling in a gap all the way, because then I can just go on without rechecking, which is really nice. I haven't worked out what the trick is to not accidentally pull ends through. I'm sure I'll get there eventually. I do have one little bit in there that's not been filled in yet, which I think I missed when I was doing this, so I'm going to check the pattern and see what colour it is and fill that in at some point. I think this is the last one from this bit here. Yep. Okay, just got that bit filled in. So I think I'm going to finish off that bit and come down here and fill that in for the minute. I think it's going to be the best bit. Oh look. Yeah, because if I fill that in I can jump the colour up, so let's end that. Did not get one of these very tight. Let's have a look, see if I can work out which one it is. which is a good sign because it means it's locked in and it doesn't matter. I can just go through. I know people say not to tie knots, but I want to make sure that loose strand is secure. There we go. So that was the power yellow, wasn't it? Let's put that back in place. There we go, so that's what we've done so far. So we've done all of this so far today. So I think we're doing quite well. We're going to get this bit filled in, I think. I don't know if I can zoom that camera in. Let's have a look. I don't think I can. Yeah, can't change the camera to zoom it in anymore, I'm afraid. It's just a basic webcam I'm using and it doesn't have a zoom function on it. I'll have to get one of my decent cameras set up next time, I think. But it's not bad. So yeah, we're getting there, which is good. Slowly but surely, isn't it? Gets the job done. So what do we want to fill that in? Got a couple of black there, so let's just use the last of this black. 4 strands, half cross stitch, so yeah, let's do that. That's just in here, so let's just put these couple of black in a minute, because only 2 of them. those two. Yeah. That's got those two filled in. Then I want to fill in these ones, which is dark brown 4 strands, half cross stitch. I think once I've got all this section filled in, I'm probably going to stop because I need to get the cold air on me, and I need to have an ice lolly or something because I'm getting too hot again. I can feel my headache coming back. Up round half cross stitch. And then these two. I'm going to go over this green because it should have been brown. Pulled that through the wrong one. Yes. All of those ones in. Put these two dark brown away a minute. Okay, so now we're going to fill in these ones, which are the same colour, and then actually that colour is going to jump up there, so probably do these bits and then leave it for a minute. Let's see, number 2. It's going to be blue too. Which is light yellow green. That's light green. We want light yellow green. Light yellow green. Here we go. Mm. What do we want for light yellow green? 3 strands, half cross stitch. This colour is going to fill in this whole gap. I'm going to start down the bottom here because the colour actually jumps up there. So if I start down here, I can jump over when I get up there. I believe we're on half cross stitch still. Yep. Filled in that gap nice and quickly. Okay, I'm going to jump up in between this one here. This colour is creating another little gap, but I'll leave that for the next time. So once I've got to the end of this one, I'm going to call it quits. Doing so well with no knots, and now I've got 2 in a row. so that's the last of this colour, so we're going to call it quits here. I think we've done quite well. There you go, so I think we've done quite well today. We got all this filled in down here. We've created a little gap there, one there, which I will get filled in on the next one. And then probably going to start working up here because this is the start of the next fish, so I'll probably do that next. But I think I'm going to call it quits there for now, because these light things are giving me a headache again. So I'm going to go. Thank you for watching, even if you aren't chatting. Hopefully next time some of you will like to chat. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely I'm working out. So I will see you all soon. You all take care.